telling you, dude, you're gonna miss it. Look at that shit, Dad.
Holy. What is that?
Look what's following behind it. See what's fucking following behind it? Hella fast.
Dude.
I didn't even look at the people. The man's got her phone.
Yeah.
Look, come here. Let's watch it. Does it dwindle down?
Oh my God.
It's gone.
Oh my God.
It's over there.
Set it into YouTube. Shit.
Fucking cool. It's going across the sky.
What is it? It's not
It's a
really.
meteor breaking up, I swear to God.
I'm actually
It's
not.
not, it's a ship. Aircraft.
Holy crap.
Oh, darn. It's not good, whatever it is. It's man-made. It's a crash.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's going to cause a big boom once it enters the atmosphere, too.
Is that like a flashing light at the back? Is that a plane that's broken up?
Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. Blake Cousins here. We've got a breaking news event that's happening right now, and we're covering it. We have permission granted via people that have witnessed something celestial over America and Canada. People don't know what's going on. We're looking at this stuff. We've heard from the ground that there's sonic booms. We're looking at the video, and we're so happy that we could share this with you from around the world. This is breaking news. Blake Cousins, welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. We're looking at a video that we've had permission granted to Third Phase of Moon from Lean Blum, who just submitted this. She saw this over Bothell around Washington tonight about 9 p.m., March 25th, 2021. She said, I took the video and my dad asked her to upload it and share it with Third Phase of Moon. Appreciate your dad, Lean Bloom, for sharing this breaking news. Your dad's very smart to submit this video to us right here to get the breaking news. We've got Rich joining us. He's got permission granted from some other sources, and we're going to be sharing other videos. But Rich, what do you make of what's going on? Why is this happening right now over the earth over this past month? This is a recurring phenomenon.
Not only is it a recurring phenomenon, it's unusual, and we're seeing these explosions happen over volcanoes. They have this outward sonic, like an EMP blast. You can see the shock wave go out in all directions over volcanoes. We've seen it over the earth. There was another report you guys did where there was this major explosion, purple and yellow, from the ISS that was seen. This is never seen it before. I don't even have the words to explain it. And my internet's out, and it won't be up until the morning, so I've got 5 hours with no internet apparently. So something major is happening, and as of now, I don't know, but it's happening way too much. I've never seen anything like this.
You know, it's crazy because we're getting reports across America and Canada that there's some issues with communications. The internet's out. People are having a hard time communicating with each other via their cell phones. The 4G, the 5G's all down. Brent's going to chime in here as I pull up credit to the other person that shared it with us. Brent, what's your thoughts here?
Great question, Blake, and thanks, Goofon, for joining us tonight. Man, what we're looking at is something, again, what is this? Is this space a malfunction, maybe an experiment that went bad? Or are we looking at just a celestial event that seems more consistent on kind of every month? We're seeing this kind of event happening all over the world on a daily basis, being picked up from amateur people just on the ground. What's going on here? Why is it reoccurring on a consistent basis?
Absolutely. It seems that there's something going on. There's like the astronomers, the major media, they're not giving a heads up about what's coming our way. Should we be concerned? I'm not exactly sure, but this video that was captured by Leslie Crawford, you could hear in their voices that they were actually kind of shocked. You would think that NASA astronomers would give us a heads up with this kind of celestial event, but what's really weird is that this continues to this day, and this weird communication breakdown that's happening right now. Are you getting any kind of a communication restored over there, Rich, in Arizona?
No, for the last hour or so, it's been very bad. It looks like the internet's trying to come back up, but I'm in communication with somebody right now up in Oregon where people heard the sonic booms. He didn't hear it. His internet's fine, but his friends was up and, going in and out, things like that. So I'm not sure if it has anything to do with it. The weird thing about this is how much debris was coming out of the sky. The other day when there was the similar event, they said it was an old Japanese rocket booster that may have entered. They didn't know for sure, but they were assuming it was it because it was about the right time. But that was launched in 2009, and they were saying it's just coming back to Earth. So don't you think they know where all this stuff is? I mean, what is NORAD doing? They're the ones that keep track of everything around our planet. So do they not know about this, and why don't they know? Or do they not know, and we're maybe going through some sort of asteroid field and nobody's saying anything? I don't know, man. It's pretty wild.
The world's kind of on edge, and I think you're right there, Rich, that maybe we don't know everything. They want to make us believe that we are aware of what's going on in our celestial environment, and there shouldn't be any fear. But, there are people that say we have no control. The sun is blocking out all kinds of aspects of asteroids coming our way. Not saying that they are any moment, but it seems like there's some kind of pickup. Maybe, just maybe, there is some kind of maybe a desensitized information in regards to just destroying old objects up there. Maybe it's just an old satellite that they're trying to bring down, and they're not telling people they're bringing down these secret missions that they put up there, and they're bringing them down, and they're not going to tell anybody.
Yeah, again, we're speculating here what we're looking at, and it does look like definitely something happened. It's been seen by thousands already, and I expect tomorrow morning we're going to get all sorts of new footage of what's actually happening, probably more than even top media from around the planet. We're going to get the evidence, seeing it here first for the first time, and we appreciate people that submit their stuff on a daily basis. You know where to give it to. So when it comes down to it, we're going to wrap all this stuff up, and we're going to figure out what's really going down.
Rich, I want to get your opinions. Do you think that this could be maybe ET craft being brought down, or some kind of war going on over the skies that we're not being told in the major media?
Hey, man, people have been talking about this apparent war that's been going on around our planet, and there's 5 different species out there. 4 of them are following our orders, and there's one rogue species that's supposedly late to the party and wants to do things to our planet, and they seem to be, this is the stories that I hear, and they want to just do what they want to do and not follow the protocol of keeping our planet safe. So you never know. That could be a satellite, that could be maybe the beginning of something. I'm not saying anything. I don't know. But you never know if it's something from China, Russia. It could be one of our satellites. Maybe that's why my internet's out, and other people across the West Coast, and somewhere in the middle of the nation too, I heard. So this is who knows, but this is really unbelievable. The amount of debris that's coming out of the sky. I've never seen anything like it. That's how much. Other than an explosion of a rocket or an old shuttle explosion, this is the most I've ever seen.
It's incredible what's going on. Again, if you're just joining us, there's some breaking news that's been going across America, North America, in regards to a celestial event that's been captured on video by a massive amount of witnesses. What you're looking at is permission granted to Third Phase of Moon from people that want to share their evidence. So if you capture this phenomenon that's going on over the skies, we want to see your videos. Upload it to YouTube. My email is in the description. But right now, we're looking at it, and we don't have any answers. And like Rich and everybody says, that we should be given a heads up on these kind of things. And if we don't, people are going to be wondering, what the heck is going on? So we're trying to get to the bottom of this. But like Rich says, there's a lot of debris. And if anybody collects any of that stuff, we'd like to find out from you, the people. I'd imagine there's going to be some kind of recovery of debris. What could have happened is still a mystery, but Rich, you got one more thing to say? Go ahead.
There was one more thing I meant to say. Thank you. There's so much debris up there. There's so many old satellites and parts that are just floating around from all the shuttle missions. We treat our orbit like a dump. When we're done with something, stuff it's thrown out into space, and eventually it'll fall back down to Earth. So I'm wondering if there was some sort of collision between two satellites or an old rocket booster. And that's all I wanted to add. It could be something to that effect.
Absolutely. We appreciate everybody joining us on this breaking news right here at Third Phase of Moon. Keep your eyes on the skies. Be safe out there. Blake Cousins. We'll see you next time.
I think it's terrifying. I mean, this seems potentially like one of the biggest stories of my lifetime. And I don't care if it's about UFOs or whatever you call it. Something that we don't understand is getting very close to our military aircraft.
The technologies related to energy generation should come out first.
This hybrid aerospace underwater craft is able to basically generate an electromagnetic field.
It is President Trump's belief that the United States must remain as dominant in space as we are on land and sea and the air. And your charge is to see to that mission with the United States Space Force.
There were 3 people on my team assassinated, and I was almost killed.
With a lot of people that would like to know what's going on.
It's a matter of national security.
But apparently, just recovered are off-world vehicles not made on this Earth.
The president will respond to the subject the way they want them to. There's a black box with all the technologies that would give us a civilization that's sustainable, peaceful, etc., and that's been around for decades.
Everybody's asking the biggest question in the world. Are we alone?
Look, it's just stalled out there.
The narrative that's being launched, which is a false narrative, is that we're not alone and that those civilizations are a threat. The problem is that the public has to be informed and involved.
It could be a brief statement saying, hallelujah, I'm finally vindicated.
I'm not completely convinced they're going to let this stay like it is.
But the people who are surrounding that level of our politicians and government are not told. Like the movie Independence Day, where Will say, let's go kick alien butt.